everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are discussing the three ideas of an effective English language classroom. We have discussed the first three ideas: smartness, transactions, and engagements. In this video, we are going to discuss the transparency. Transparency is the clarity of teaching. Students do mirror us. They do reflect our language. If our language sounds great, our students will be tremendous. The sharpness of the language enriches the Englishness of the classroom. The transparency fills our classroom with Englishness. What is Englishness? If we make our students think in English, that is Englishness of our classroom. Students should know why do they need a good language. You can notice whoever uses the language wisely proves themselves genius. The transparency of teaching, the transparency of learning, the transparency of Englishness, and the transparency of each and every word. I do recommend these transparencies to an effective English language classroom. What is a transparency of a word? Take this word. Take the word love. The word love is a verb. It is a stative verb. We can split this word do plus love. The three forms of the verb are love, loved, loved. The stative verb love, it doesn't have the continuous tense form. We can't say I'm loving you. We can only say I love you. So this is the transparency of the word love. This will lead the clarity of learning. The clarity of teaching, the clarity of learning lead to the clarity of the word. I do notice one thing with myself. I'm comfortable with writing rather than speaking. I do not get stumbled in writing. I have the fluency. I get the flow to write whatever I have in my mind rather than speaking. This is because I communicate with myself in writing. I have that comfort with communicating myself. If I speak, I have to communicate with another person. So I do stuck with my passive vocabulary. I do stuck with the words where I use the appropriate word. I do stuck with bringing the passive vocabulary to my active part. So I feel if I practice my students writing before speaking, they will get accelerated towards transmit the idea whatever they have in their mind in writing. So I do practice this to my students. I encourage them to write before speak. In writing, they have the freedom, they have the comfortability to use the language however they want. In speaking, they have to respond the listener, they have to respond to the second person, they have to satisfy the person in front of them. In speaking, we have to bring the right words at right time. So, after writing, we can move on to speaking. This will help the transparency of teaching and learning. The transparency of teaching, transparency of learning, transparency of Englishness, transparency of each and every word will make the classroom dynamic. It will lead an effective English language classroom. Once I was thinking, when did I start using the English language effectively. When I started pronouncing the word development as development, I started exploring the language. So, the passion and love towards the usage of the language on its right way will lead a good pronunciation and also will make us sound like native. Little bit native. How do we pronounce a word? It is important because our students reflect us. They do pronounce whatever we pronounce. Enter the classroom with new greetings and fresh ideas and make the classroom filled with Englishness. They will be attracted towards our novelty of the language. The Englishness of the classroom will be increased. Simply, transparency is what do our students reflect in the classroom. So, make the classroom transparent and make the students confident. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.